Antakya, Turkey, a city steeped in history, a place where ancient echoes whispered through the streets. The air itself held the stories of empires past. Life in Antakya was peaceful. People lived with open hearts and open doors. Neighbors knew each other. Laughter filled the air. It was a place where time seemed to move a little slower. Nestled in this timeless city was a small, cozy home. This was where a kind man named Ali lived with his beloved dog, Karabaş. Karabaş, a large German shepherd, was Ali's constant companion. Their days were filled with simple joys, walks along the Orontes River, afternoons spent in the bustling marketplace, and quiet evenings by the fire. Life was good. Then the earth roared, buildings swayed, walls crumbled. The peaceful world of Antakya was ripped apart in an instant. The earthquake struck in the dead of night, a monstrous, unforgiving force. Dust filled the air, choking the city. The cries of terrified people echoed through the darkness. The once familiar streets were now a terrifying maze of rubble and debris. Ali's home, like so many others, was reduced to ruins. The force of the earthquake had thrown him from his bed, leaving him trapped beneath the wreckage. Fear gripped his heart. He cried out, his voice lost in the cacophony of destruction. Amidst the chaos and despair, one unwavering soul remained steadfast. Karabaş, thrown clear of the collapsing house, had survived. Disoriented and panicked, he searched frantically for Ali, his ears pricked up at the faintest sound beneath the rubble. It was Ali's voice, weak but unmistakable. Karabaş began to dig, his powerful paws moving earth and stone. He whined and barked, a desperate plea for help. But the world around him was a symphony of similar sounds. The cries of the injured, the frantic shouts of rescuers. Days turned into nights. The air grew thick with the smell of dust and despair. Hope began to dwindle. Still, Karabaş refused to leave his post. He stayed by the rubble, his whimpers a constant reminder of the life trapped beneath. Then something shifted. A team of rescuers, weary but determined, arrived at the site. They had been working tirelessly, following every lead, every whisper of hope. Karabaş, sensing something, rose to his feet. He barked, a deep, mournful sound that seemed to cut through the noise. He ran towards the rescuers, then back to the rubble, as if trying to tell them something. Section 5, beneath the ruins, a glimmer of hope. The rescuers, moved by the dog's persistence, followed him. They saw the way he focused on a particular spot in the debris, his barks growing more insistent. It was as if he were guided by an unseen force, his senses attuned to something beyond human perception. With renewed determination, they began to clear the rubble. Hours of back-breaking work followed. Just when their hope began to dwindle, they heard it. A faint moan, a sign of life. Adrenaline surged through them. They worked with feverish intensity, their every movement fueled by the sound of Ali's voice and the unwavering faith in Karabaş's eyes. Section 6. Reunited, a bond unbreakable, then a miracle. Ali, weak but alive, was pulled from the rubble. The crowd that had gathered erupted in cheers. Tears streamed down the faces of hardened rescuers. Karabaş, beside himself with joy, barked and howled, his tail whipping back and forth with such force that it seemed to wag his entire body. As Ali was lifted onto a stretcher, his eyes met Karabaş's. In that moment, words were unnecessary. The bond between them, forged in love and tested by disaster, was stronger than ever. Ali reached out a trembling hand, and Karabaş surged forward, licking his face with uncontainable joy. Section 7, Beacon of Hope, Karabaş's impact. News of Karabaş's loyalty and his role in Ali's rescue spread like wildfire. He became a symbol of hope, a testament to the unbreakable bond between humans and animals. People, inspired by his story, found renewed strength. If a dog could hold on to hope amidst such devastation, then surely they could too. Karabaş's story became a beacon in the darkness, a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable loss, love and loyalty could endure. Section 8, From Rubble to Rebirth, a City's Resolve. The road to recovery was long and arduous, yet the people of Antakya, their spirits bolstered by stories of resilience like Karabaş's, began the daunting task of rebuilding their lives. The rumble of construction replaced the eerie silence that had settled over the city. Brick by brick, stone by stone, Antakya began to rise from the ashes. The spirit of the city, much like Karabaş, refused to be broken. Section 9, an enduring legacy, loyalty beyond measure. In the heart of it all, Karabaş remained a constant fixture. He accompanied Ali everywhere, his unwavering presence a source of comfort and strength. Theirs was a story that resonated far beyond the devastated streets of Antakya. Karabaş, the dog who had cheated death and defied the odds, became a symbol of unwavering loyalty, a testament to the extraordinary bond between humans and animals. His story, a beacon of hope in the face of tragedy, served as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, love and resilience can pave the path toward healing and renewal.